early, see if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And the Jets will take over. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game?
It gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
The Giants at 8-1 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
3rd and 5. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was their partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play that swung the momentum their way.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for the Giants. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll set up a throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Jermaine Johnson.
What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll look to throw.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jets 7, Giants nothing.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they go to work on a first and goal. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Still fighting for more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it. You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Trying to lay one up deep.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And a beautiful spin and room to run. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw again.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
1:55 left to go in the first half of play. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. He's into space past the 25.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
35 yards.
And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Balled into 26, 2nd and 7.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. And this is caught by Williams. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jets 21.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here trailing.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Jamison Williams,
50 yards.
and the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Loose inside the 30.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Williams being motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now 2nd and 5.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
They're going to look to throw.
That is caught.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick-6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Point after try forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right.
And my goodness, another interception. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now with the change in defense, it no longer was.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Right back to him on first down. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second and goal from the 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Back to throw here. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Jamison Williams
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And we've got an injured player, and that's running back Devin Singletary, who's in some discomfort.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game.